your thing on it. Like I fuck with New Orleans, but you was like how New Orleans niggas still and how they do. Like I say, New Orleans niggas did their thing. I fuck with New Orleans, but I'm saying ain't nobody put that game down like the California niggas, nigga. When that Crip and Blood shit hit, nigga, it spread it.
Nah, true that. Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm saying. I fuck with New Orleans, but California niggas put that game down that no other niggas can do.
Man, that motherfucker found some rabbit feet and got up out of it. It didn't hold in New Orleans.
It wasn't the point that it didn't hold in New Orleans. See,
my elders in the 80s told me that shit came through there and it was like a glimpse.
It was like a glimpse. It probably lasted about
I'm talking about in the 80s.
The late 80s.
My elders
the late
told
80s,
me.
because ain't no Crips and Blood started.
I didn't know nothing about that.
I know, but they told you in the late 80s, probably like 87,
That's what I'm
88.
saying.
Yeah.
I was born in 79.
You born in 79.
So I'm saying my elders mentioned to me that.
Were you about 90?
Because, listen, my people communicating with their people in Louisiana and New Orleans and around Louisiana. Oh yeah, that game is bad in Galveston. Woo woo. My mama talking to her people.
Yeah.
And it came down here, but it was just a glimpse. Them boys wasn't having that from the projects. They didn't get to do that.
No, we understand.
All right, that's all I'm pointing out. I heard it back in the 80s from an elder that it came through there like a glimpse.
Yeah.
It didn't take like it took in Galveston, Fort Worth, Dallas,
niggas already had
San Antonio.
They niggas was on beef. I'm third ward, 9th ward,
Shreveport.
And them niggas was shooting dope. They was on different. What's the name? So these other cities went on have one city like
shit,
that.
Though.
What?
Like New York, New Orleans,
Chicago, Philadelphia, Baltimore.
I'm talking about the cities with the term "new" before they indicate the city.
Oh, New York.
Orleans is the parish.
Yeah.
New Orleans is the title.
Right.
New York. York. I think he was one of the motherfuckers up there that was squabbling during the He was somebody.
He was there fighting over that shit. When
the gangs of New York. The gangs of New York.
The nigga who over New York was
whoever York is. York is somebody significant for them to be named in New York.
York is the nigga that was fighting the motherfuckers like we not finna have slavery here. He was like they had slaves there, but he didn't want his state to be there. That's where the York come from. And he stole the land from the Indians. They had purchased the land from them. They sold Mad Hat for
they had
Central Park.
Central Park was called Senecal Village.
Yeah, that's what black people
called Senecal Village, and they called it. They declared it a shanty town, a slum that needed to be eradicated. So they government domain and
stole the land from.
Yeah, they took the land and did what they wanted to do with it, and ran the people and scattered them to the world. But however, like the cities with the word "new" in front of it, like New York, that's well known, and the city of New Orleans, not New Hampshire. I'm not talking about that.
I understand.
You ain't never heard these people on the radar. I'm saying like that's crazy that you got New York that they been on the radar, like they boroughs. Many of the economics and all kind of things that's going on, for as establishing a social order amongst an urban setting. New York is instrumental in being a model for establishing an urban social construct because of so many immigrants and a large influx of people from other nations. And to say about New Orleans, same way pretty much, not too much different, but they did have a great population of homegrown Negroes that they ended up amongst that city called New Orleans, erected 10 different housing projects. I think one of them was initially made, definitely they mentioned that this one was made to Iberville. Iberville projects was made for white folk, then white folk ended up moving up out of there, or they transitioned it into where they let low income housing people move in there because they acquired different accoutrements and resources that were kept from everybody else because of the segregation in all of the Jim
Hold
Crow
on,
shit.
time out, y'all. Let him hit the weed right quick, because he can't talk and smoke at the same time. So
Oh, it'll Tootsie Pop.
Nah.
Nigga, you can't cough and be heard at the same time. Nigga, now you want to try to, nigga, all I'm saying, though.
I know, hit the weed, then get back to talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just saying, man, that's the only one I know of out of New Orleans that many people that narrate documentaries, they speak of the Iberville being made for white folk initially.
First of all the motherfucking projects weren't even for the niggas. They was for army people that was coming out the bay, like to get their feet together, and then black people still living in the slump. Nah, those projects, ain't one of them projects. You better do your history. The first, do you know where the first projects was built at? Do you know where the first projects was built at?
I do research, huh?
Do you know where the first project was built at?
No.
It was Techwood in Georgia, nigga. Techwood was the first project that was ever built in America, nigga.
For as government?
No, for in the United States, nigga.
For government funded housing.
That was the first ones, and then they spread
government
out.
funded housing.
Then they put
that's
them in.
Why.
Yeah.
That's it. It wasn't called projects back then. They
nah,
call
it was called. It was.
It got called projects later.
Later on, yeah.
Yeah, those were government.
But they wasn't for the niggas. The niggas came in late. White folks had it first.
Houses.
Wasn't no niggas in them projects when they first built them things.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
for white folks. Shit.
See, we lived in what they call shanty towns.
Shacks.
And then they will take and do like they still do, even when we in civilized conditions, practice an act of gentrification, and they'll justify it by way of
moving niggas out the town.
Yeah, just get out the way. You ain't doing nothing with the property. It ain't beautifying. You ain't advancing. It ain't nothing. But then they'll take their property and subject it to a historical district arrest. So you can't even paint your house if you bought a house in a historical district.
Hold on, y'all.
You can't.
Hold on.
Fix your front porch.
I don't do the weed. They can wait. They understand. We on
You can't put a new window pane in.
Yeah.
Unless you ask for permission. If you got one of the Victorian style homes, one of them old homes made where it get put under the banner of a historical property in the territory of Galveston, that's all I know. And I know that Louisiana and New Orleans, many parishes had those same clauses within different communities that you might purchase a home in.
Yeah.
You end up purchasing a piece of property that fall under a historical district governance. And you are subject to, accepted that you don't get to dictate the image of your home and your landscaping, bro. You can't do nothing to it without their permission.
That's crazy.
Because they trying to preserve that nostalgia and that image of that Victorian style home. That's why Galveston all on the east end. You can't go knock none of them houses down and put no new shit up. Nigga, you lying. You could restaurate it, and you're gonna do it under that department called the historical district. You're gonna do it under their governance. They're gonna tell you how you can restore your property. If you bump nigga. Your drunk grandson come home and he hit the garage door or hit the front. No, you can't fix it how you want to. You gotta bring them into this situation. You can't just go and fix your shit. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I got my people did, they had to do shit all over. I had to take it down. They told them take that down.
What you mean take it down?
Take that down. You got your porch redid? Yeah. Take that down. You're going to do it this way. We got money. We'll help you. We'll help you. You know, but you're not going to just do that. You're going to do it how we say you need to do it. It need to look this way. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, we finna get at y'all, man.
That's them old homes. And when you say like projects, man, they say...
Hold on.